What up, YouTube? It's Ben here with Bearded Spruce. Today we finally got all of our new lights. We're going to work through replacing all of them. We got the reflectors, they're all LED, so it sacrifices a little bit of the original, vintage look, but I'm not too worried about it, and these things will last forever, so I'll never have to replace a bulb, which is pretty awesome. So let's get started. Right, so first thing, we got to take these old covers off. To do that, we got a Phillips head. All right. That one didn't even have a bulb. That's kind of interesting. That was probably not working. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna pop these off. Gotta be kind of careful because this metal is really soft. But there we go. Alright, so we'll clean that one. We'll take this light bulb out. I gotta be careful not to break it. There we go. Alright, so now these new ones are kind of cool. It's like a retrofit in the old housing. So basically you take this guy, you plug it in where the old light was, like that, and then it should have this seal in here. Tuck the wires in. Pops in right there. So I think it's gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out before I stick it on because it's just adhesive. Okay, so now we're inside. This is the back of the Airstream. Here's where those tail lights were. So there's one of these on each side, and I've been tinkering with it a little bit. I was trying to get this thing off. But I'm gonna cover all this up anyway with like an accessible kind of storage area. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna just cut this to get access to the wires, because I gotta rewire everything to the new 7-pin. Okay, so I got most of this off. It came off in pieces. I think I can probably either make a new one of these out of something or just cover it up some other way. But this is the turn signal, running light, brake light, and then this is the backup light. So I think these are just, I'll just hook it into there and then hook it into that guy too. All right, so basically to get these running lights off, you gotta pop the rivets using a drill bit. So you just go into the rivet, pop through it. So now we popped off the rivets. We'll take this out. And then you can see it's pretty dirty, but now you gotta drill through the rivets to make the holes ready to accept the screw. So you can see these are the original screws, but they're number 8. And so I went and got these that are number 10 gauge, and then I got a little bit longer too, so it really secures the Airstream. And here is the new light. And then make sure when you're doing this you use a handheld screwdriver, because it's really easy to strip the metal on the Airstream. Okay, so before I bring them up the ladder, you gotta pop off, just kind of put the screwdriver or something that's flat in where the plastic meets and just kind of twist, and it pops off this cover. It's almost impossible to get it off otherwise, I found. And then I usually just grab 2 of these screws and start them, so I don't have to start them on the ladder. You can see these wires go in this hole that, there we go. So that goes in there. Gotta feed them through. And then we just gotta secure the screws on there. All right, so I got the screws in. Obviously you want it nice and snug. Hand tighten. Please don't use a drill, you'll strip it. And then you just pop this cover on. And now, gotta do it for all the rest of them. All right, so it took me a few more hours, so this is another day, but just wanted to give you a quick update before the end of the video. We got all the marker lights, the backup light, and the tail brake light replaced and all wired up. At least the wires are inside and ready to get wired up. Also, if you haven't already, feel free to follow down below and smash that like button so YouTube starts liking my videos just like you guys are. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you next week.